Greetings, my name is Sipho Sitolu. I chose the role of being a learner support agent because I have seen a lot of learner support agents that appeared and spreading rumors about other teachers.
Hello everyone, my name is Kusha Esetu. I will be playing the role of Learner 1, a learner who is HIV positive. I chose this role because I want to explore the emotional and psychological challenges that are being faced by people who are living with HIV, particularly how stigma and bullying affect young people in schools. To emphasize that living with HIV is not the end of their life.
Hi everyone, I go by the name of Vicky Chabalaya, and I will be acting as a trusted educator, portraying the role of addressing the problems between the learners. The reason I chose this role is because I want to explore how an educator can support a learner emotionally.
Hello everyone, my name is Naiko Setu. I chose to be a parent because I'm a parent too, and I want to show a support in children's education and certain things like emotional and physical support when they need my support as a parent. Thank you.
Greetings, my name is Yondela and I'm Chindi, and I will be playing the role of Learner 2. I chose this role because I was bullied in primary and in high school, so I want to experience how do bullies feel when they bully someone, and I also want to examine the effects of stigmatization and discrimination. Thank you.
Greetings, my name is Apio Yotwana, and I chose this role of being the principal because I am passionate about education, and in the near future I would like to make an impact about such cases even more at the school. So thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Tanya Mamadu, and I'll be playing the role of representing the SACE representative. The reason of choosing this role was just to be involved on the escalating matter and account the educators involved in this issue to be professional about and take ethical steps to solve this issue. Thank you.
I wrote this letter because I'm tired of being judged, being discriminated because of having HIV positive. People don't understand that HIV is not the end of their life. I don't want to live in a world where I'm treated like a disease rather than being treated like a person. I try to stay strong, but sometimes it feels like there's no point of living anymore. I'm being isolated from others.
What are you doing in my boots? Just stop it. Babylon class. Dear world, I am tired of being judged and being discriminated because since the HIV. Oh, Boya! I don't want to live in this world. Hey!
Inga benga. Esana.
Uzazibulala nyanya. Ndimamele kaloku. Hi darling. Chomi. Oh, mhlawumbi loba unayo nyana. Ayosuleli ngomama.
Morning class.
Morning, ma'am.
I was actually remembering your script and I'm not impressed with your marks. And I'll actually call out your marks. Should I call them out loud? No, I'm not impressed, honestly speaking. So, So, I'm not impressed because some of you failed, and one of your best students kind of did not perform very well. So can you please follow me to my office, please? Right here. Is it now? I'm coming. I've just realized something. You're starting to fail, and this is not the first time you're failing. When's random? What's going on? You dropped drastically, and you're one of my top students.
I'm very stressed. I can't study properly.
Oh, what's going on? Your dad is doing something to you, or Putin?
It's a bit complicated. I don't know how to say, but as time goes on, maybe I will try to explain to you later.
Don't know, Mama. You're also a female. So what you might be going through, I can understand. So unless it was not if you're not talking to me, I'm trying to understand about what's going on because you're dropping and it's affecting you. And you make us me I saw you sniffing your friend. I avoided that. Enough because of but you're sniffing. What's going on? I want to know what's going on.
One of the learners in my class saw the letter that I wrote, and when bayazi class yonke official nabengafuni bayaziwe, so that's why. And they are isolating me from others because I have HIV positive.
You HIV positive?
Yes.
So, bani classificated kwa mfano kama class yonke?
Asanda.
Asanda?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Okay, Asanda. How are you feeling right now? Like, because I don't want to say I understand because I'm not going through a situation, but I'm trying to understand about how are you feeling when I see Asanda aside.
I feel stressed and discriminated, being judged in my class. I don't know how to handle this. Sometimes I feel lonely and stuff.
How can be the last time because I don't like this thing.
Maybe you called for me.
Asanda, I'm hearing Okuti when you are discriminating in class. You took a letter, a personal letter, one full upon the class. Why would you do that? I'm talking to you. Why would you do that?
I don't remember, but I'm sorry.
You're sorry to know.
To you.
Why also by sorrow come
Because it seems as if I am wrong in your eyes.
You're wrong. Not
No,
in
I'm
my
not.
eyes. You are wrong.
No, I'm not.
Because you can't take that is private. We phone the come with class
If it was private, it wasn't supposed to be written in class.
Why can you say that?
Why was she crying in class? Because we talked to her. It's been a while since we asked her what is wrong, but she does not answer. All she does is write suicide notes in class.
Then you decide to read them in class. Out of everybody else in class.
Maybe you called for me.
Yes, I did. Please take a seat.
Thank you.
Why discriminate someone I'll just get straight to the point. Why discriminate someone
Discrimination, how then?
She told me that you read her personal letter in front of the whole class. What's going on? What's wrong with you?
I do apologize for that. I know that it was very wrong, but I think that we were supposed to know as a class, or maybe some close friends, that she's positive, because we do not know how she got it, and I don't think it's our problem, but we do not know how we are going to get it. What if I get it by touching her?
It's clear that you don't know anything about HIV, and you should apologize to her. Apologize to her.
I am very sorry, Esetu. Very sorry.
It's okay.
Do you know anything? Like, it sounds like you don't know anything about HIV and discrimination, because what you're doing is discrimination. You took a letter. It's very, that thing is very private. To her, it's private. If she decides not to disclose it, then it's up to her, not you. And it was a decision that she does not want to disclose it. Then you decided to let it go. Because everyone was listening. So now everyone in the school knows that she's HIV positive. Now, people like you, there are a lot of them in the school. They'll discriminate her, they'll just judge her and everything, whilst they don't know how she contracted that HIV. Do you know that you're going to be affected with this too? You don't. You have no idea. Well, let me just take you through. Right? HIV comes in a lot of ways. She might have been born with it. She might have touched somebody's blood. She might have maybe transmitted the fluid somehow, we don't know. And it's not your cue to judge her, right? Look, Asanda, a person who has an HIV does not mean about Magatinda, now you have HIV, or Magakhela, now you have HIV, now Magakhaga, now you're going to contract HIV. It's not. Understand?
I get it, ma'am, and I'm very sorry.
Do you understand that?
I understand.
You should apologize to her, and go to your class.
Miss Chabala, Miss, can I speak to you privately? Privately.
Can you please excuse me? Asanda, hayi ntombazana, hayi.
Ma'am, beqonda le nto yenza apha. Le kuba emotional.
Emotional. Umntana kaloku bekabhulishe eklasini.
You see these files? You see these files? These are the cases ezirepotwe ngabantwana besikolo nge-bullying, ne?
So,
and ndim ngesana.
So Ma'am Khawule, so Ma'am Khawule, you're expecting me about okay, umntana eklasini imarks ziyadropha, kukho umntana eklasini uyambhulisha, they're discriminating her, they're doing all those things. I should just stop. And then
Umsebenzi wami lowo, wena kukwenzani ukutitsha. You must focus on teaching the culture. Engathi uba involved kakhulu kule nto. Mamela apha mem, mawumele le case ungazihindisheli yona, uyizise kum as i-learner support agent. Umsebenzi wami lowo, ndirholela loo nto, yabo. If wena ufuna uba involved, ndimo uzawudecide uba uzawuba involved okanye awuzuba involved, because iklasi yakho leya.
Okay, Ms. Khawule, I had no clue. Oba, I invaded much into this matter, but then I felt like it should be on my hands because it was my class and my learner. There's a lot going on, but I should just say sorry to you. I'll just take all the case and everything remaining, everything that I know to you so that you can take over.
Okay, ma'am. Next time, ungakulingi uyizihindishela icase ngokwakho, because loo nto ungayenza loo nto ubuseyisa ngayazi uba wena you are solving cases abantwana.
I have information but not much better.
Yes.
Hayibo tata, usebenza ntoni apha phandle ngexesha?
Ndibhizi abantwana ndibhorekile ndifundela ii-newspaper zam apha.
Ingaba le newspaper ithetha ngantoni?
Wayithetha nje ngesomiso esikhoyo apha ekuhlaleni, ubona nje sibe nje indlala kangaka.
Oh, okay tata, buye amaphepha ethu emaths.
Oh, ndawasimnandi mntanam, ndiyakwazi ke wena. Hayi, kwenzakaleni nani mntanam?
Andiyazi nam
Ntoni
tata.
i-challenge?
Andiyazi. Cha ndisike ndabona njengoba nam ndehlile, like akusafani na-before.
In few weeks back bade ndisesikolweni kunconywa nge-performance yakho, kuthiwa is a top learner, kusekuthekeni ngoku.
Andiyazi tata, enye into abantwana sebeyazi nge-status sam uba ndi-HIV positive. So inoba naloo nto yenza uba ndi-affected.
Status, a very sensitive party. Basenjani?
One of the letters in my class took the letter that I wrote and spread it into the class.
Okay, then wakhathazeka ngokutyiwayo mntanam, so uyazi lo-class teacher wakho before.
Ngumiss Shabalala.
Okay mntanam, so uzawube ndi-attenda le meko esikolweni, ngakufumana utyiwayo phandle kuwe.
Okay.
Enkosi.
Principal,
Yes, ma'am.
umzuzu. Kukhona i-case apha about uSikhutshwa esethu. Iindaba zakhe khona into i-status sakhe sisa-discloseka ngolunye uhlobo ofishe kungamelanga uba si-discloseke ngolu hlobo linjalo. So ndicela as uprincipal ukuyi-adresse kwabantwana bonke because ngoku uzoba discriminated.
Alright, ma'am, ithi ndibheke ezifayilini, then ugqiba kwam mhlawumbi ngogqina ikholaphi, then kusasa ekuseni asenjalo yabo. Kuba ngoku ndisebhizi nyhani nje, ndisebhizi. Uthi mba igama lakho mntana?
Sikhutshwa esethu.
Sizabhala sizabhala Sikhutshwa.
Esethu.
Alright. Inkosi yami.
Okay, thank you. Hello. Am I speaking to SACE representative? Oh, okay. I was calling about the matter that is escalating in Lucanio High School, and the principal has not taken any action about this matter. And can you send your representative to investigate about this case further? Oh, okay, thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Sawona. Nami ndiyabheke kuwe apha.
Kwenzakalani lapha?
Ndinengxaki
Kwenzakalani?
mayelana nomntwana
Umntwana womntwana
esethu.
Sikhutshwa.
Yena
Kwenzakalani?
unengxaki okuqala kwasemva kwendlela yokwenza itshintshile, and hence ngoku uthe xa ebuyayo uyavezela iscript sakhe. And naske na-confused uba njani lo because in few weeks bade ndi-apha as a top learner enconywe i-performance yakhe, so ngoku I'm confused. Xa ifika endiphathele laa phepha a-dismal fail total.
Yebo, kona kwenzakelele ukuthi i-marks zomntwana zihle kakhulu, nami ngizibonile, which is I will try to have ezinye indlela zokumncedisa because ngiyabona ukuthi ama-marks akhe ayehle. Kodwa ke ngathi kunezinye izinto ezimhluphayo ke esizingale nabecala.
Ma'am, bendifuna ungena kuloo part ma'am, as uba ungumzali kubalulekile uba mandiphinde ndizithi ihlephu apha kwezinye izinto. Okokuqala ukhona into endixela ukubana i-status sakhe sele siyaziwa apha esikolweni ngabantwana nje abaningi abeklasi yakhe bonke, due to omnye wabantwana ofika wathatha nto am-expose.
Kwanzima ke baba, yazi mase kunjena kunezinye izinto engakwazi ukuyibheka. Bengisacela ukubuyisa komunye uthisha ngoba lezi zinto azinganami, aziphezu kwamandla ami. So ngicela ukubrifela umthisha Mem Khawule uyobhizi nama-lena agency yabo ngoba manje ngakunceda ngithi ngiyanceda umsebenzi wami nami uyahamba.
Eyina kuningi nami so uprincipal akhomba kuwo. Then xa ngisuka kuwo futhi ngikhonjwa nomkhawulo.
Akunanto engayenza ngoba ngisayinto nje bengamnceda ngayo performance umntwana ngoba nami ngiyibona ukuthi ihlile.
Andisenalo ithemba uba ayidlozi. So we office to office, from office to office, but akufumani sizo.
Usaphumile kodwa nje khona nje khona amagcini.
Okay, makandizame umntwana uzandincedisa ngomkhangela.
Nihambe kahle.
Inkosi, sale kahle. It's useless ukuba apha ndikhathele kudala ndizama khonto ndingayizamanga ndigonshwa from office to office.
Come in.
Huh?
What a surprise visit.
Let me appreciate this time to be here. It is a good day indeed. The reason I'm here, I received a call from LSA that there is a burning issue around the school of a student living with HIV, and she is not taken care of. So I'm a bit confused that I didn't receive a message from you directly as the head of the school, but I received the call from the educators as well, which are from LSA.
Is it the LSA from our school?
Yes, it is the LSA from your school.
You know what happened, Minya? Is that the LSA member came to me about this burning issue. Apparently there is a learner in our schools. I'm sure they've briefed you about it. Ne? So what happened is that I wanted to address this at the assembly, and now as you can see, I've been busy with as far as they need to be submitted by Friday. But now since it seems like the matter has been escalated, I promise that tomorrow morning I will try by all means, no matter how busy I am, but I will try by all means to at least address this thing to the teachers and the learners. I know it's not easy, we are busy, but we are trying. We are trying by all means, and I would love to apologize for not taking this matter seriously to a point that we even have to came to our schools.
Okay, listen please, Brandon. We have to professionalize this. At the head of the school, you should have done this before I came here to visit the school. And you should have called me before I was called by the LSA. So, can you tell me further about this, about your school? Do you have modules or subjects to teach learners about HIV and AIDS as well? Because it is dangerous for learners to make jokes about the HIV of others, because some can even commit suicide. Do you have such modules to bring awareness to the learners as well?
You know, I won't lie to you, see. The first time when I arrived at the school last year, I emphasized the matter that learners need to be taught about HIV and AIDS because they need to be aware about it. So to my surprise, I was very surprised to hear that one of the learners was joking about such case while they're being taught. And I would like to admit that it is my mistake that I did not do the follow-ups to check whether they're being taught or not. So, but then I think that the schools is teaching learners about HIV and AIDS. Like there are times, even on the subject of LO, there are times whereby the teacher is teaching the learners about HIV and AIDS, and yeah, I can say we do teach them. We do teach them, but it seems as if we need to do more. We need to do more, spend time teaching them about this thing and telling them that it is not a joke. It is not a joke, and this thing almost ruined the name of our school. We are very, very, very disappointed. We are very, very sorry for compromising this matter, and from now on, we will try to do it better.
Yes, try to do it better. Please, thank you very much. Sir.
All right, thank you.
Let's go away now. Thank you.
Let me open the door for you. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure to have you. I believe you will do as we say.
As you say, sir.
Thank you.
I would love to greet our staff members, the teachers, and all our learners in the name of Jesus. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well today. There is a burning issue in our school that I need to address to you all, the teachers and the learners. Yesterday, I had a very, very important visit from the SAIS company. Those of you who do not know what it says, it's not my duty to tell you. Right, yes. Apparently, I will start by addressing you teachers. Teachers, the SAIS representative that came to my school yesterday, to our school to say, told me that he was called by one of the LSA members, which is, I want to address something, that everything that goes out of this school, it goes out through me. Okay? You cannot jump the principal and call the SAIS without even telling me that you need to call the SAIS. If there's something that needs to be addressed, you come to me as the principal and I will address it. All right, that's not the main message for me today. Teachers, I would like to emphasize this. I've said it before and I'll say it again, that you need to teach learners about the HIV and AIDS. Because what happened last week is that one of the learners was being discriminated and stigmatized because of her status of HIV. All right. Now, I hope this message will find you well. As the leader of the school, as the leader of this institution, it is my duty to ensure that our school remains a supportive institution, whereby teachers support learners and learners seek support to our teachers. We have the teachers, we have the LSA, which are our learner supporting agent. And teachers, I want to emphasize this to you again, that you should build a trustworthy environment for the learners to trust you with their personal staffs. All right. To our educators, I urge you to remain vigilant in monitoring the emotional and social welfare of our learners. All right. I ask you that you take proactive measures to engage with students, noticing signs of distress, change in behavior, or even poor in academic performance. All right. And then to our learners, as our teachers are teaching you about the HIV and AIDS. HIV and AIDS is not a joke, good people. It is not something that you cannot joke about. One learner might even commit suicide because when you chose to discriminate that learner, you chose to make fun of that learner. All right, without wasting any time, we are going to have the campaign starting from next week. Is it next week? Yes, next week. Next week, whereby we are going to have the health department, they are going to come here to school to also address more about this issue and to also give you ways to prevent yourself and how you can stay safe. And yeah, that's it. So now can we close our eyes and say our morning prayers so that we can go to our classes? Yes. All right, close our eyes, everyone.
HIV and AIDS presentation. I gained a profound insight into the emotional and psychological challenges faced by individuals living with HIV. Portraying a character who is not only dealing with a health condition but also a stigma and bullying association with it. I learned how deeply the fear of rejection and judgment can affect person's mental health, leading to feeling isolation, despair, and hopelessness. This role allowed me to explore the inner turmoil that comes with being HIV positive, including the emotional damage, the stigma, and bullying I get from peers. One of the most significant lessons I learned is important to open.
While playing out the role of Lena 2, the Lena who mocked and bullied Lena 1 about her status, I understood that it is very wrong to spread rumors about people's statuses, and also discrimination and stigmatization towards that person will hurt them emotionally, physically, and mentally. Also, I would advise people to stop doing that, and also before you do that, put yourself in their shoes, and we must learn how HIV is contacted so that we cannot discriminate other people.
A trusted educator in our HIV and AIDS presentation, I learned valuable lessons about the critical role educators play in supporting students academically and emotionally, especially in a context of HIV and AIDS significantly impacts many lives. One of the most significant realizations was the importance of being approachable and empathetic. The scenario illustrated how students bring personal challenges into the classroom, and it is essential for educators to be sensitive of these issues, acts, and advocates of their well-being. Furthermore, I recognized the need for proactive educator interventions regarding sensitive topics like HIV and AIDS. Many students are so unaware of the effects which lead to harmful misconceptions and stigma, whereby learners decide.
As the learner support agent in our HIV and AIDS presentation, I gained a significant insight into the critical role of providing emotional and social support to students facing challenges related to their health status. This experience emphasized the importance of being observant and responsive to the needs of the learners, especially those who may be dealing with issues like bullying, stigma associated with HIV. I realized that many students struggle in silence, and as an LSA, I have a unique opportunity to create a safe space for them to share their concerns and feelings. Through this role, I learned that supporting students goes beyond just addressing academic issues. It requires understanding their emotional well-being and social dynamics within the school.
So as a principal, through this experience, I have learned that it is very crucial for school leadership to create an environment where both emotional well-being and academic growth are prioritized. One of the key takeaways for me was realizing how essential it is for the principal to act swiftly and decisively when sensitive matters like HIV and AIDS stigma arise. It became clear that as a leader of the school, my role is to ensure that educators and supporting staff are effectively and actively monitoring students' emotional health, not just their academic performance. This activity highlighted how important it It is to train staff to recognize signs of distress and bullying and provide appropriate interventions when needed. Thank you.
As I played a role as a parent in our HIV and AIDS presentation, I gained valuable insights into the complexities of supporting a child who is facing significant challenges, particularly regarding their health and emotional well-being. This experience illuminated the vital role parents play in advocating their children's needs, especially in a school environment where stigma and discrimination can thrive. I realized how essential it is to maintain open lines of communication with both my children and the educators. It is crucial for parents to be proactive in addressing concerns and ensuring that the school is sensitive to their children's situation. This role emphasizes the importance of being vital about children's school. Thank you.
As the SACE representative in our HIV and AIDS presentation, I learned valuable lessons about the importance of oversight and advocacy in creating a safe and supportive educational environment for all learners. My role highlighted the need for accountability among educators and school leaders when it comes to addressing sensitive issues like HIV and AIDS, where stigma and discrimination can have profound impacts on students' lives. I realized that part of my responsibility is to ensure that schools adhere to policies and promote inclusivity and provide the necessary support for students dealing with health challenges.